record coming in regards to head-to-head, but clearly in terms of grid records, there is an advantage here for Vitality as Alpha will open the scoring. It's that pass from K-Dot that really sets him going.
K-Dot keeping it close there, draws in the defender, the last man who's covering that front post. He can never cover.
Really start to put a threat on. Ooh. That's a miss from Oslon, and he's
Ooh,
recovered beautifully. Has to recover again though. K-Dot will finish it off 2-0 Vitality.
Oslon made an absolute meal out of the read, but able to recover. Maybe Mike Boy could have got behind it as well. 2 players drawn to the ball, free shot coming out. Look to close it out here. 2 sort of, not open nets, but 2 unexpected goals that sort of just came out of maybe a 1 or 2 defensive errors. And of course, Vitality made Ricks feel the error of their ways as ball does go down. 1-0 to Vitality.
So far, I can't think of him making any saves or taking even any shots. He's been holding the back line, and when called into action, Cash with a change to the Fennec 2 forces it home. Alpha just can't get enough on it. It was K-Dop actually on the back line, can't keep it out, and Rex nice and early. If you get those moments right, like Oslon did, like Cash did there, it levels the playing field so much more. But that's a mistake again in the back line. Cash losing control, and Alpha will equalize.
The 50 goes up high. Cash tries to take his time off an awkward bounce off the backboard there. The touch just
connected. Mate, compare it to a libero in volleyball even. But K-Dop denied by the crossbar. Alpha again finds his spot. Rick's too slow. And 11 seconds left. Vitality take a late lead.
K-Dop and Fairy Peak showing how much synergy they've built up over the time to concede. Very hard to get back into this game. Has to be a large-ditch effort as Oslon tries to put it towards the backboard. Vitality looking to see it down. Ball is popped up though. K-Dop just quicker though in the midfield. Sees it down towards Rick's half. Oslon has to keep up for a dribble now. It is possible, but Fairy Peak slaps it.
Going here for Rick's. Again, we await the first goal here in game number 3. It's on the bomber. Oslon! It is. Rick's are back in this series.
Oslon finally getting what he deserved. He's keeping the pressure. Alpha just, the pressure gets to him there, goes up the post, smacks his head on the crossbar. And, you know, it might not be in the prettiest of goals, but Oslon will take that, trailing left or right. And if they could follow to this sort of game plan they're setting now with this pressure coming out, reverse sweep is definitely on the cards. But, of course, not when you open up the game with a 6-second consolation, not consolation, a conceding of a goal there. But, yeah. Ricks, you're trying to win the series here. That is not the best of starts to a game.
They've done a lot of defensive work and really just got a good few counter-attacks in, shot and scored where it is matter. A big miss from Mike Boy, and Fairy Peak well sent it home. Also can't deny him. 2-0 the scoreline with 2 minutes 2 remaining.
Vitality realizing that Ricks are chasing down this series.
And it's something that they've struggled to get going for the most part. That's a huge bump from Mike Boy. It leaves Cash with an open net. Not as open as he would have liked, really, but Cash not going to miss that chance. Look at him land on Fairy Peak there. Unbelievable. That's scary for Rex, the fact that they are now becoming aware. Oh, that's a huge pass. No way.
Go.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my God. What a pass that is from Cash to Mike Boy. But still, Alpha reads it. Thankfully, Oslon there to slot.
In previous match days, on the outside of the box, waiting for the opportunity to come to him, and he makes it count. Ricks fighting back strong here. The shot might come out from Cash, looking for the open net. He makes it work. They've come back from a 2-goal deficit, turned it in their favour, got the pressure, got the aggression going, reaping the rewards of it. 3-2 Ricks in this game 4.
Not looking for Alpha on the sidewall. Mike Boy sends it, goal bounce, save from K-Dot. Vitality have to keep this ball up. K-Dot cannot do so, and Ricks have forced a game 5. Vitality still on offense. A huge miss there from Alpha. Space and time to pick his spot. No contact with the ball, but K-Dot finds a gap in Ricks' defense, and it will be 1-0 Vitality.
It's amazing how straight off kickoff, I always see the ball flying towards Ricks' net.
5, as little as the rest of us watching them do, and as hard as it makes it on our hearts, on our lungs. But Alpha there again, paid up with the setup. It's almost picture perfect similarity to the opening goal of the series. Dropped from the backboard, no one able to
out in your favor because it's getting strenuous. I'm sure it is amount of the players as nearly an own goal comes out here. But again, Vitality keeping the pressure, bounces off of Oslon. Vitality just snowballing now this pressure on Rix, and they can't do much to counter it.
Vitality very much a late series show. Again, they cannot find this first goal for themselves in game 5. It's also again trying to get it going. My boy has found it off the crossbar, and Rix looking to make a comeback once more.
Keeping the pressure well. We saw Oslon keep the ball close. We saw Mike Boy get a bump in there originally, clearing out the defenders. They can't get Rix side. That only comes out in the sort of last sort of gasp efforts from this Rix roster, but it is there. They realize they have to chase it back as a pass does come in. Oslon forces an own goal, able to get it within 1 goal in this game. Lovely pressure coming out from Oslon, doing really well in the last 2 plays.
It is never simple for Rix here. Oslon there. Huge demo from Cash should give Rix a bit of breathing space. A great shot from Fairy Peak. Another defensive rotational breakdown. Vitality have a 2-goal cushion.
Cash goes to dive in midfield. Fairy Peak able to keep it close off of
Rix need a goal and now to have a chance to get one off the following kickoff. But a shot from Alpha. That'll be the nail in the coffin. Rix fought hard, but ultimately leaving themselves with too much work to do. And it will end 3-2 to Vitality with a 5-2 win so far in Game 5. 11 seconds left. Could be 1 or 2 more goals. But Rix dead and buried by this point.
And it's the rifle from Al 54 that sends Rix to meet their maker. And Fairy Peak with the team play coming out, a pre-jump coming out here from Vitality. They're just
ridiculous.
Styling
that
on
is
Rix.
Just ridiculous. I mean, talk about kicking someone while they're down. Fairy Peak pre-jumps from the ceiling to get a set there for Vitality. I mean, well played to them. Rix fought so hard. But not to be, and now Vitality just flexing their muscles at this point.